it's 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. On first down, Wilson. Flush to his right. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On the delay, here's Carson. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Good gain by Chris Carson, picks up a first down, and you just have to love his running style. Talk about a straight-ahead guy, no-nonsense type of a runner. He's averaged 82 yards a game over the last 2 seasons.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On first down, Carson working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Now the second down throw on target. And he'll get it down this time in the 17.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to...
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Complete. Tyler Lockett, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
The fourth...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They run it with Carson. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
He was brought down by Cole Holcomb. 2 yards on the pickup.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson.
The 40-yard line.
And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And 8 yards to go.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. They'll start out on the ground with Carson, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen, and able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Sean Dion Hamilton on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 9. Wilson dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to, and Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you need one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
A 6-yard
2nd and 4. They could still get a 1st down without scoring. Now Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson, his 2nd TD. The This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. They'll begin the drive with Carson. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He's taken down.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of a yard.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. He can really smell 800 catches right now because that last one puts him at 799, knocking on the door. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And that catch, he just hit number 800 in his NFL career.
And just think, that puts you in top 35 range all time in the NFL in terms of number of catches. One significant guy in that number, Shannon Sharp, who was a tight end. That's big-time play right there.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Seahawks.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And able to work his way down to the 16. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
2. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. This is Carson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Carson on the carry. Brought down.
Chris Carson has proven to be a workhorse for the Seattle Seahawks, and they continue to expand his game. We know that he can run inside and be a bruising type of a player.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in for 2 yards out. And this... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now Wilson on first down. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Now it's Carson. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
The Seahawks ball carrier.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They run again with Carson, and he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
On the carry.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
15.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On first down, Carson. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 9.
We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. EA Sports. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carson, and he'll get it down here to the 43. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
A 7-yard pickup.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. This is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, his second. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Carson, and he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12. At the 47-yard line.
Now a man on his 5th franchise in 3 years. It's Carlos Hyde. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
A 12-yard.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game of the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. On first down. Carson
had a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carson. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. So the victory here for Seattle.